Hello, I'm Adam from No Rolls Barred, and welcome to Board Game Club, where the first rule of Board Game Club is animals are friends, not food. Every week, we gather together a group of our friends here at our studio in Drafts Board Game Cafe to play a game to show you how much fun board games can be. This week, we're playing The Champion of the Wild, designed by Tom Clare and published by Big Imagination Games. It's the Animal Olympics. Moo, bar, and various forms of woof, as coaches from across the planet bring their prize animal specimens to compete in 3 intense, awe-inspiring, and often very stupid events indeed. Here's how the game works. The events have the following type: technical, endurance, team, speed, and power. At the beginning of the game, we'll reveal just 3 events and talk about how they work. For example, bobsleigh. Animals take part in a bobsleigh. It's delightful stuff. Then, after all 3 events have been chosen, everyone's going to get a hand of 7 animal cards, and they're going to pick just one of these animal cards, and that animal will have to compete in all 3 chosen events. So, for example, for these 3 events, I'm going to take a Komodo dragon. I think a Komodo dragon would be good at bobsleigh. I don't know. However, for each event, we will be arguing which animal will be doing the best, which animal will be doing the worst. It's all very silly. Then when we're ready to vote, we turn over our card from undecided to ready to vote. Each player has a token for each event, which goes from first place all the way down to, in a 6-player game, 5th place, because players can't vote for themselves. Secretly, we give every player, not ourselves, one of these tokens. Obviously, first place is worth more points, second place, third place, etc. At the end of the entire game, we add up all the points from all the events and crown the winner, who will prove themselves the ultimate ruler of the animal kingdom. Let's find out as we play The Champion of the Wild. Joining me for Board Game Club this week, I am joined by Laurie, Blair,
hello,
Rosie,
hello,
Izza,
hi,
and Sullivan.
Hello!
We are playing The Champion of the Wild, where our animals will compete against each other for supremacy of the jungle and beyond. But first, we need to decide in our first game which 3 events our animals will be competing in. And for that, we'll be using this, a die. 6, 6, and 4, which means you guys have the 3 highest scores, which means you will be choosing our events.
Okay.
Starting with the person with the highest score, which is a combination between you, but we like Izza the most.
Yeah.
So Izza, please.
Yay, Izza!
It's only fair.
So you
Fuck
have.
you, Sullivan.
Fuck me, right?
Yeah. Izza, this is what you have to choose from. You all have to choose a different type of event.
Mm-hmm.
So, Izza, you got the complete clean spread. You can choose a technical, an endurance, team, speed, and power.
Do we get to know anything about these events before we pick, or do we just pick without?
Power ones involve power.
Other than
Speed
the obvious.
involves
Other than
speed.
the obvious.
That's it.
Well, I'm going to go with the same colour as I've chosen for my tokens. I'm going to choose a power event.
Marvellous. So just keep that face down in front of you for now. Sullivan, you were the next 6.
I'm going to go for a team event.
Oh, he likes team
He
sports.
doesn't
Yes,
like
I do
individual
team
sports.
Yeah, hate individual sports, you know me.
I'm classically speedy.
That's what I
You're
think
just-
of when I think of you.
I'm going speed.
Speed.
Yeah.
Fantastic.
Thank
Right, these will go away. Izza, what is our first event?
A Royal Rumble.
Fuck yeah! Fuck yeah!
Traditionally, no power involved.
Animals all start in a square boxing ring with sides of length equal to 3 times the maximum dimension of any competing animal. They must try to push or throw each other out of the ring. Time spent in the ring is scored with a time limit of 1 hour.
Ooh. Yeah, there's no special water provisions on this, which means that there's no kind of like fish. Like, yeah, fish are going to have a tricky time. And the height of it. Flying rules. Excellent. Okay, so if you are choosing a flying animal, you can fly only to their max animal height. So you can't fly over other animals. You can only fly to them.
Oh, okay.
So there we go. So no
Alright.
special water provisions for this one.
Bit mean.
Right, so team, what is our second event?
Our second event is a tug of war. Animals compete in a tug of war round robin. In each matchup, there are 3 heavier animals on one side of the rope and an equivalent weight of lighter animals rounded down on the other side. Water lanes are available,
Ooh,
and flying is allowed.
a tug of war. All right.
Wow.
And finally, Speedy
Finally,
Bear.
Speedy, classically Speedy. We have musical chairs.
Oh!
All right, so animals dance to the music whilst moving around in a circle and must take a seat as quickly as possible when the music stops. One animal is eliminated each round. Water lanes are available, and flying is allowed.
All right. So this is our triathlon for the first game. Now everyone is going to get 7 animals. If everyone could do me a favour, once you have chosen your animal, if you could give me your other 6 cards.
Oh.
Those will not be used for this game. You are pinning your hopes on one animal and one animal. Gosh, you've got warm hands, Sully.
Oh, yeah.
These cards came back to me very warm.
I'm a very,
Very
heated
cold.
man.
Cold.
Yeah, cold.
Too hot to
blooded.
handle?
Too hot to handle? Too cold to hold.
Gotta
Boom hands. Yep, freezing. So, everyone please flip over your tokens to undecided. We are about to begin the triathlon. Welcome. We're about to begin the game. So, welcome to the Animal Olympics, everyone. I'm embarrassed. Event number 1. However, we need to decide the weather conditions for event number 1. These are all happening outside. Blair, I'd love you to roll that die.
Okay.
Cloudy.
Cloudy. That's going to make a huge difference.
All right, so event number 1. Let's get ready to rumble.
Nice.
All right, so we go around, we introduce what animals we've got, and then we decide who's got the animals that's going to win. You know what I mean?
All right.
All right. So I'm happy to kick us off if that's all right.
Go for it.
Fucking, which animal is famed throughout history for doing a bit of the old
Argy bargy.
argy-bargy, the old
Oh yeah.
tussle and bustle, you know what I mean?
Causing a bit
Fish.
of Barney rubble.
It's a fucking grizzly bear, folks.
Oh.
I mean, they come, this grizzly bear especially comes from a long line of admittedly bleak but powerful wrestling family of bears. He weighs 412 kilograms. He's got a height of 1.32 meters. And grizzly bears have long claws, about the same length as a human finger. My animal for the first game is a grizzly bear, and his name is Chunk. And I love him.
Like, this is a classic example of an animal who is known for wrestling.
God, it's not a human, is it?
It is
Kurt
a
Angle.
Nile crocodile.
Oh.
What, like,
Horrible.
so many people go out and try to wrestle these things because
do.
it's such a, I don't know why people do it, but
So what you're saying is they're beatable.
They're very tough to beat. My Nile crocodile's name is, of course, Nile.
I've gone for something that is very good at running quick and bish bash bosh.
Oh, really bish bash bosh.
Oh, yeah. I'll do it for you here. It's a white rhinoceros.
Oh.
And baby.
And the baby may accompany. Maybe the baby will be its manager. And
The alligator will eat
Doing
the
all the
baby for
talking.
a snack.
yes.
Her mouth is full of her own babies.
Loves babies. Loves sweet babies.
It is 2,175 kilograms.
Well, that's a lot.
That's a lot of
Rather a lot.
rhino.
That's a lot of rhino.
My white rhino is beautiful, lovely, and delicious. But don't eat it. It's endangered. Yes, I think my white rhino's going to win.
What's your white rhino's name?
Paul.
Isa. Who's coming down the aisle for you?
So I've chosen one that maybe might not be the most obvious example in the world, but that I think could be a bit of a underdog, diamond in the rough kind of thing. And that would be...
The dog.
A regular dog. A regular dog.
It's a jacapoo. No, it's an ostrich.
Oh.
Yes, may not be the heaviest animal at only 132 kilograms, but they are known for running very fast and being vicious bastards. So I reckon this ostrich could duck and weave, tire out the other animal, and then just charge them and knock them out.
It's a huge duck after all. What is your animal
They do
special
lovely
fact?
dancing as well.
Yeah.
Animal fact.
Very well.
They put their arms out and then they do this weird neck thing.
Yeah, that's to intimidate their opponent
Yeah,
in the
it
wrestling
literally,
ring.
exactly. Yeah, I'm rooting for this guy. Yeah.
Want to flip that over?
Excited.
I'm ready to vote.
My ostrich's special fact is an ostrich flock has a single shared nest where up to 60 eggs are incubated together. So my ostrich, his name is Ozzy, may not seem like the most apt animal for a Royal Rumble, but ostriches are pretty fast, and if you're fast, that means you have to have strong legs. So he may surprise us, we don't know.
I know what you're thinking. Royal Rumble. What kind of animal is ill-suited to a Royal Rumble where there are no provisions for water? That's right, a fucking fish, mate. But it's a great white shark. It's a mouth that no one's going to want to go near in the middle of a ring. You got to chuck it out. It's an awkward shape. You ever tried to flip a shark? It's difficult.
But animals would just sit back, wait for it to die, in the middle.
I don't think so. Everyone else running up and down this shark. Num 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 num
You know
num.
that bit at the beginning?
Num 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 as they come past.
Come here. I've got something to show you.
All it has to do is hold its breath long enough, and the game is won.
No, it can
I've
breathe.
got-
It can breathe. It's a mammal.
It's not a mammal.
Yes, it is.
A shark is not a mammal.
Shark's not a
Yes, it
mammal.
is.
No, it isn't.
It's not.
Yes,
It's not. You're thinking of dolphins and whales.
It's a mammal.
It's not a mammal. It's a whale.
I'll take
I'm furious. I'm furious. This is a mammal. It can
Because
breathe.
it is not a mammal.
Who's been telling you that sharks are a mammal?
You're thinking of dolphins and
It
whales.
gives birth to live babies.
Dolphins,
and
whales,
are mammals. Sharks
porpoises.
look like dolphins.
No. I'm learning so much.
My animal is a great white shark called Grant White Shark. You might think that in a round in which no provisions have particularly been made for aquatic animals, this would be a hindrance. But in Grant's case, it just makes him want it more. He's going to prove that he's not just a great white shark, he's the best white shark.
From non-mammals to mammals.
Great
think.
segue. Great
Great
segue.
segue.
It's a fish.
Well, one person animal that could flip this guy out of the ring straight away
Yeah.
is a bloody grey elephant.
Oh, bloody hell.
It's got tusks. It's got heft. It's got ears. It's gonna win.
For listening.
How heavy are we talking?
We're talking 6,350
Hits all over
kg.
your chips, doesn't it?
Yeah, absolutely nothing now.
An elephant can use its trunk as a snorkel while swimming, so it can fuck you in the water as well.
Fuck you in the water.
Fuck you.
You do know that I didn't tell you that was a mammal.
Yes, you did. Right before this, you know what Laurie said to me?
What's your elephant's name?
Martin. I can't be Martin again.
She's got one comedy name. She's sticking to her guns.
Let's call it Elmer. Nice African name.
So let's kick it off. It's a cloudy day. Michael Buffer has just left the ring after declaring everyone ready to rumble. There's a great white shark just flopping to death in the middle of the
Fifth
ring.
place, straight away.
Are we just like
Fifth
Fifth
place.
Fifth
Yeah.
place.
I mean,
This guy.
Yeah.
I would
Yes.
take
Yeah.
any
gonna-
of
I'm
these
sorry,
other
he's gonna
animals.
drown.
This swing is only yay big. Someone's going to end up in the nummy jaws of this guy.
The tummy jaws.
Num,
No,
num, num,
three
num.
times the size of the ring, isn't it?
It is
Okay, so
three times the maximum dimension of any competing animal. So it's 3 elephants wide.
Yeah,
I think
okay.
we've got a
That's
bit of
not a lot of space for an elephant and a rhino and a bear to hang out in without going near the shark.
I think we need to think about the elephant from trunk tip to tail tip. That's big.
I don't think the elephant didn't stretch for the measurements.
I wouldn't. Wouldn't
Wait,
you?
do me-
Laurie, your shark's going to die. And then we basically...
100%.
We will...
It's going to have that first. Definitely have that first.
No.
The
That's
ostrich is doing better.
Speedy bastard.
Also,
Yeah.
it's cloudy. It might rain.
No.
And then he might get a breath.
That would be
Might
rain.
get a breath.
That would be rain, Laurie.
Okay, but it looks like rain, so he might hold out a little bit longer, thinking, I'm going to breathe soon.
That's
I'm
how,
going to
that's
breathe.
how dying works,
Yeah,
isn't it?
yeah.
You just go, hold out a little bit longer, because maybe the
Exactly.
conditions will change
Exactly.
of how I'm going to die.
Precisely.
That's how dying.
And also,
You have to be alive to
Plan is
compete.
to have your animal die and hope that people forget about your animal.
fucking
It's a great white shark! It's huge!
It's endangered. Me and Grant have been working on holding our breath. We just lift him out of the water for a little bit of time. He flaps and he goes, and then we put him back in, and it's getting longer and longer the amount of time he can go. So I think he's going to be in this match far longer than you think.
So you saying you torture your great white shark?
I'm saying I teach my great white shark.
I'm going to say, I think I'd fuck your ostrich right out of there.
Really?
Grab the
Yeah,
head,
I think you would. Swing it.
lasso the boy.
You
Let
don't,
it
you
go.
don't think
He hasn't got
you don't think
thumbs.
it's
He's
speedy
got
enough
claws.
to
He's got
dodge
big
around you?
I think it could tire you out.
But
Especially
grizzly
that
bears
and the
are
crocodile.
fast.
Crocodiles are so
They are.
slow.
I think crocodile. No, I
Have
think
you seen how
crocodile's
fast
deadly.
crocodiles
Yeah.
Yeah,
Water
no,
provisions?
They don't
crocodile,
need
no,
water provisions.
crocodiles.
Have you seen
Crocodiles
them on the
they're
floor?
very fast on land,
Are they?
fast,
but they
yeah.
don't. But they can't turn.
Yeah, they can.
No, they can't turn.
You know who can
They
turn?
can't
An
turn.
ostrich.
They really can't. They're really fast in a straight line, Blair. But if you zigzag on a crocodile, it's like, what the fuck, man?
Laura doesn't think the
They
crocodile's
just
going to
grab
die.
you and then they just tangle you up.
I honestly, genuinely think I'm in a really good stead because I'm the one who can actually grab you. You can't grab. You can't grab.
I can grab. Have you seen them? How they
Yeah, but
wind
if
around?
I've got your tail, you're fucked,
Yeah,
mate.
but that's a water thing.
I'm
That's
sorry, a grizzly
that's
bear
the-
cannot pick up a
the crocodile death
Blair.
roll is like
No,
They do- they
underwater.
they absolutely do not.
Yeah, but-
have you ever watched Steve Irwin?
I've
Did
never-
you grow up with Steve Irwin?
I've never seen you this
Steve
way. I've never seen you this
I'm
animated.
really
But
passionate.
also their main way of killing things is drowning them. They drown their prey.
Snap.
They
But-
snap
okay,
them,
but-
drag
okay,
them into
so-
the water, then they roll until the thing suffocates.
You're not gonna be
Yeah,
able
but
to
And
get
then
you
they
them
still,
eat
rope.
you still do that on land.
Can you? Can you roll?
you could just lay
can
on
you
it.
roll a whole rhino on land?
I could grab its leg, toss it over.
You can't toss a rhino over.
You can't toss a rhino.
You can't toss
Grab
a
your leg,
rhino.
trip you.
Tell you what, I'm not going to lie, you've got the lift factor,
Yeah.
which I actually think
Oh, yeah.
you will do better
That's
than old Great Carly over here.
Excuse me.
Tuscus.
2 tusks.
And
Throw.
and a trunk.
Over the shoulder.
I think elephants are quite a sensitive creature, and I think they would abhor the violence.
That is a charger.
They'd
that is a
remember a
charger
time.
right
They'd
there.
remember a time that another elephant was in a Royal Rumble and cried before they did this.
My one concern with your elephant is that it is so big.
Yeah.
Too big.
That,
No
like,
turning
it's-
circle.
Yeah, you're gonna struggle to have any mobility in the ring.
That
I think
bear
they're
does a
very
low
live.
bridge.
Yeah.
You're fucked, mate. You're
You're
going
fucked.
straight.
And he would. Look at those claws. The length of human fingers. Easily the most versatile animal amongst us. I think when we're talking about wrestling, grappling.
Versatile.
Yeah, real versatile. he could be either alive or dead. And
He's got two
actually,
modes.
he's not as versatile as we thought.
We haven't talked about stampy potential here with this guy. He
So
could
true.
stamp on the ostrich,
I-
stamp on the alligator, could
Yeah.
stamp on the grizzly,
So,
could definitely stamp
it's
on
Oh,
the
you're not
rhino.
going to
Let's
stamp
Let's
on
kick
it.
it,
Stamp on
let's
the
kick it,
rhino?
let's stampy,
What are
stampy,
you
stampy.
talking about? Definitely stamp on a rhino.
Let's stamp on a rhino.
Elephants don't have knees.
Yes, they do.
I don't think they do. They can't jump. They can't jump.
Do have knees.
But they don't have the same joints as us.
I think we are kind of overlooking the fact that ostriches are bigger than you think they are. It is 2.6 meters high, which not as tall as an elephant, but it has strong legs. It can run very fast, so that means it can run into enemies and kick them, and it can just barrel into them and knock them out of the ring.
I think you're running into the rhino and the rhino's just going.
Yeah, straight to the elephant, he's tossing it straight out, stamping on the crocodile, and then he's winning.
Grizzly bear, low bridge, elephant tumbles over, no problem.
Elephant stamp,
Grizzly
stamp,
bear, grab the
stamp,
tail,
stamp.
Super Mario, Bowser, lets it go.
no.
He's got claws, he can grab, he can throw, he's nimble relative to the other animals, and he's not a great white shark, which means he'll survive for at least like the first 10 minutes. I've got a great deal of hope in Chunk's chances. He's my boy, and I love him. I've decided.
Yeah, me
I'm
too.
ready to
Oh
vote as
God.
well.
Oh. Okay.
Oh wow. Okay.
Okay,
Yes.
fine.
I don't know. I mean,
I wanted to know
everyone's
what
doing
everyone's
it, so-
finishing move was going to be, but
Nope, don't do that to me. I can't come up with names.
There.
I know what yours is going to be. Lie down and die.
yeah. It's called a fake out.
Really, really convincing.
You're
fake
really
out.
playing.
Slow.
You're playing possum, are you?
Yeah, exactly.
All right.
So we're not looking at these
No,
yet.
don't look at them. Just place your little stack of Event 1 tiles to one side. We'll look at that later. The Royal Rumble has been decided. So that goes away. Next up, team sports. Tug of War. Now this one is a little harder to argue for the bear.
There's water provisions.
There
in this
is
one.
war provision.
Yeah, but it's dead at this point.
They resuscitated for this.
They bring in his brother.
They've been breeding
Identical.
them in tanks like Deep Blue Sea. It's fine.
Oh God.
All right, so
Sorry. Let's just talk
Oh,
about this.
okay.
Let's just
Yeah,
talk
yeah,
about this for a sec.
Elephant's definitely the favourite here. Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Dig
Just-
them.
just
a lot in
boobs
your
in.
favour.
But will its overconfidence be its downfall?
But also because
Absolutely
the
not.
elephants.
Absolutely
well,
not.
no, because the elephant's the heaviest. So the
Absolutely
elephant.
not.
No, because the elephant's the heaviest. So the way that this works is the biggest animal is teamed with
It basically they
all the smaller animals make a team to match up to the point. So
because the tug of war is basically you have the elephant on one side and you would basically then have all the other animals on the other side.
soz. So yeah, it would be
Oh,
all of us
strong legs.
versus.
It would be all of us versus you.
Yep, and the elephant is still heavier
Yeah, still by quite a way as
by
well.
quite a way. Yeah.
But
But it's not just about weight, it's also about like endurance.
It's about
and
power.
strength.
If
About
only it had a
power,
huge prehensile trunk to wrap around a rope and get a fantastic grip.
it's really hard to argue
Yeah, that's
against
a
it.
really good point.
All right, let's argue for second place.
All right. Well, hey, I think.
No,
No,
you
no,
little
no.
ground scraper.
Yeah.
About. No, I grab it with my teeth. Immediately, just start doing it like a crank. Get on the ground, start rolling up, pulling it.
Drown
As soon-
yourself
as soon
in
as,
the rope.
As soon as you're on your back, they'll just go.
Obvious, if you crank the rope
still
around
doing
you,
it.
how are you swimming to put thrust onto the
I'm
rope?
not. I'm just doing that. Just doing that. I'm literally just pulling it in.
Well,
Just
here,
pulling it in.
Pulling it in with what? Sorry.
My body.
So you're turning yourself like a little.
Yes,
Literally,
a crank.
You can keep doing that, but if something's pulling in the other direction and you're not putting thrust that way, you're going to be spinning,
You're supposed to
but
be
you're going to
spinning
be like
this
this.
way.
And you're actually going to be losing rope as you go that
you're
way.
pulling yourself towards us.
I'm at the front. Everyone else is just grabbing the rest of the rope, pulling it out. I'm like cranking it in. They're just pulling behind.
Cranking it in.
Literally, they don't even
But
have
if
to
they're
do anything.
if they're behind you pulling the rope and you're wrapping the rope around yourself, there's no rope to pull, Blair.
No, because I'm going so fast that they're having to keep up with it.
You're
to
getting
keep up.
my last place.
You know, when you're trying to pull a car out of something, you just put it in a crank. You crank it. Same concept. It's not hard to get.
the ostrich doesn't even have arms, so that's.
But it does have a very strong beak.
It's not gonna. It's not
A very strong beak and very strong legs. I'm sorry. Like,
this ostrich.
this
is-
fucker is a lot stronger than you think it is.
I think
That's a cheerleader right there.
you've been saving up your ostrich for an absolutely brilliant musical chair.
Yeah, yeah.
Don't get me
Oh my
wrong.
God.
Next round,
First
we'll
place.
absolutely talk about your ostrich.
Yeah,
but
yeah. But we are. That is a
I
firm.
mean, I've got to try, haven't I? And I
Yeah.
just want to remind everyone, look at those powerful legs.
Oh,
They
Very
are.
powerful.
There's a lot of muscle there.
the grizzly bear claws into the rope, lean backwards, big fuck off claws digging into the ground. Step, step, step. Ace technique. Would do well. Would
no.
do very well against an equal sized team. Grizzly bears
I'm sorry,
doing
they're
fantastic.
fucking ungainly when they stand up. So
How
there's absolutely
dare
there's
you?
no way
How dare you?
that absolute Bambi on fucking ice is going to hold a rope and
on
step
ice?
backwards. Yeah, on his little stumpy back legs. Go, whoa!
Back legs with
You haven't got
claws.
any legs!
There's water!
Whack a few levels of compression on that, James. Are you saying you've got
I'm saying,
pulling power?
we've all seen the scientifically accurate film
Jaws,
in
yeah.
which a great white shark pulls a fucking boat.
An old boat, to be fair.
Doesn't weigh
There
as
are
much as
so
anything.
many documentaries that are fictional about sharks. in which
Joining
they
tug of war
pull
teams and winning.
boats. They pull boats while swimming.
Is that a team
He's
player?
eaten half his team.
Absolutely.
Hey, that's
Greedy little
that's
goose.
actually one of the things that's.
You know who'd be a
not
really good
true
team
fact
player?
about sharks.
You know
They're
who'd be a
actually quite
really
nice.
good team player is the animal where
Yeah,
they
'cause-
have communal nests
Yeah.
where they
Because they're gunning for a participation award.
Crocodile's using its babies in its mouth as well.
Yeah, extra hands.
Oh, yeah, those babies fucking straight at the rope. Attack the game. Great.
Send them up the rope.
I've sent my unborn young to help me out.
Not born.
Don't get born out of the mouth.
It's like this whole.
The eggs, I thought you said. Oh,
no, the
right.
eggs is not
No, it carries
Eggs is
the.
the ostrich. We have exposed ourselves to be very bad about animals.
Yeah.
And you have.
No.
I was right.
You sent this great shark to a royal rumble.
Yeah.
I don't think you've got an astute sense of
I don't
awareness.
think that doesn't mean I have misunderstood what the animal does.
I'm sorry, I think it does. It absolutely does.
Sorry,
You've misunderstood what
fish
it
or
does.
mammal? Fish or mammal?
I don't
Because
know.
I was angry.
That's me.
Listen, rhinos.
No, I've
Yeah.
decided.
Rhinos. Now you're going to have to potentially tie the rope to the rhino's horn. Is that
Oh,
Oh,
allowed?
you
gonna
mean
do that.
its horn that tapers off so the rope will immediately come off?
No, you just tie it real tight.
Just say it's putting
tie
it
the
in his
rope.
mouth.
How are your hands?
Sully, who's
You got any
tying the
hands?
rope?
I haven't got any hands.
You haven't
So
got any
you
hands
tie
to hold the rope.
The bear.
The bear's going to do it.
Bear's going to hold the rope. Oh, so
No, the
you're
bear's going to tie
admitting
it onto my rhino and then it'll be fine.
you're
Or the-
admitting
onto
that
the
you're
legs.
relying on my bear.
No, I'm not. No, a human
think the
man.
bear-
Me, I'll do it. I
No,
don't mind.
the problem with rhino, you pull that when a tug happens and the horn's the thing that's going, your whole head goes. "Ugh," and
Yeah,
you,
just gonna
you,
break
you
it.
pulled off.
Yeah.
You pulled off
Okay.
track.
You can
mate.
charge excellently that way.
Yeah, great.
Not super good at charging that way.
Oh, you never seen a rhino reverse? dude, easy. Oh, I've never seen a rhino reverse very quickly. You've never seen a rhino reverse. You know why? Because they don't want to show off. Paul's not a show off.
Who is going to hold the rope better than Chunk? Finger length claws. Straight in the rope, stood up, leaned back, perfect technique, left, right, left. He has got it in the bag. I love him.
That's for you. And Laurie, that's for you.
Thank you, darling.
All right, the tug of war has been decided.
We didn't do the weather.
I just realised that.
Oh no.
We'll do it for this one
It
then.
might have been wet.
If it had been wet,
No,
your chances
I could have gone
drastically
up.
go up.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh.
All right.
Oh, well.
So, musical chairs. Laurie, seeing as you were most hard done right there, why don't you round
Absolutely was. Be wet.
It is.
It's slightly wet.
It's
Yeah,
sli-
a little
it
bit
is.
Go.
It is raining.
Jaws is coming in.
Like a
Come
drizzle?
on, Jaws.
Or is it
Light showers.
Light
Oh, so just
shower.
slightly damp chairs. All right.
Drizzle.
Musical chairs.
Oh, that does
Ostrich,
Now.
why don't you take it away?
I think we can all admit we know who's king here. Who's fast? Who's dexterous? Who's got a big fucking bum right there?
Big bang.
If you
That's what you want
want,
from
if
me
you
to
want to talk about your thick lads with the badonkadonk,
Hello.
But do they have
That's quite a few.
slender but muscular legs for running speedily between those chairs and getting to them before anyone else?
See, my
can?
only issue with it is how do those legs interact with a regular chair?
Really difficult.
Because trying to sit down when
you
your
want to
knees
talk
go
about how something
backwards.
interacts with a chair.
Flops on chair is a valid. That's a valid thing.
fast, dexterous. We've all seen a bear sitting on a chair. It's a wonderful sight.
All of us.
All of us.
All of us.
In the wild.
We've all seen a
No,
bear
yeah, in the
sitting
wild.
on a chair.
Yeah,
Yeah,
happens
they
in the wild
perch.
all the time.
No, I think we've seen them rooting through bins.
Yeah, well, exactly. They're hungry. Hungry for victory. Rhino will absolutely charge one way and it'll get distracted. It'll fuck itself into the wall.
Oh, you don't know.
It'll take a chair with it. I
You-
Why do you put down all of our other animals?
You,
Let us talk
you're
about
not,
our animals.
you're not getting on the chair.
No,
way.
Look, you know what? Have you seen them like use their tail to help propel them
Yeah,
up?
so they can actually propel
Like a
themselves out
pogo
of a
stick.
very small amount of water, very high in the
Yeah.
air. They can jump.
Getting on
They
the
can
chair.
jump from like
Jump straight on a chair.
from like
No
1 meter
problem.
of water. They can jump like.
Thank you.
12
and
foot, something like
we've
that.
got some rain going on. Don't forget.
There's
I'm
gonna be
much
puddles.
more adept in the
Yeah.
rain.
Flying
than,
through the sky.
than- yeah.
Yeah, I can basically swim now.
Yeah. No
And you
problem.
do have water lanes.
I'm
straight away.
literally
Oh,
just gonna
there.
go under everyone's legs, get to those chairs, hop on up. Fine.
It's not.
No problem.
You know what? Yeah, I'll
Thank
I'll
you.
concede. I'll concede that.
you.
I'll concede. African elephant.
Did anyone say it had to sit on one chair?
Sit on all
All
the
the
chairs.
chairs.
And then no one else can get one.
then
Now,
you win.
One round,
There you
winner, done.
I mean, if they are stuck to your ass for the rest of the game, then you
Who
are
says it's not
technically.
the rules?
Yeah.
Yeah.
These guys,
Yeah.
exceptional hearing, exceptional senses, and also there's one thing that summons a shark. Dun, 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 dun. Sit down. Sit down.
The concept of sit for a shark is hard.
There's water lanes, so there must be underwater chairs,
Chairs?
which means I'm only competing for one chair that's in the water against the crocodile, because none of you fuckers are going in there. So
Good point.
You're gonna jump-
staying well out of that.
Yeah.
yeah, exactly.
Although when sharks stop swimming, they sink.
I'm sorry. You didn't know it was a fish, but you know that.
It's a good fact.
Why don't they die when they stop
No,
swimming?
if they go
Good point.
backwards.
You've got to keep moving.
You've
You'd be
gotta keep
disqualified.
moving. You'd be disqualified.
The shark has to keep moving.
You can stop on a chair for a second.
He'd be disqualified.
No, they swim while sleeping.
This is not your game. Yeah,
not
they
my
swim while
game.
sleeping. They can't stop.
They don't
That's what
stop.
I'm talking
They
about.
never
They
stop.
never stop
No,
moving.
it's because it stops the air going over their gills, so they could stop
Yes.
for a second,
No, they
and then they would
Laurie.
eventually start to drown. So as long as the rounds were quick enough,
Quick,
they'd be
quick.
fine.
Poor shark.
Yeah.
Alright, I'm ready to vote.
I
That's why
think
they're
he's
so angry,
fine.
because they're stressed all the
You
time.
killed off 2 sharks.
I've killed off one shark. This shark's doing
Endangered as
fine.
well.
You're
Okay.
getting that.
Oh, I hope that's a winning
Dumb,
token,
slow,
Laurie.
fat ass.
Wow.
Getting personal over here.
Amazing. All right. The game is over. Now all that's left is to count up points. So each tile has the number of points on it. We're just going to go through each event one by one and see see the general consensus of who won what, and let's see if anyone is outraged with their positioning. Let's start with the Royal Rumble.
God, I don't remember which
Are we doing
parts
this
are which.
one at a time?
Oh wait,
or-
yeah, no, they've got numbers on them. That's
We'll-
fine.
let's start. let's start with I think.
Fuck off.
Let's start with I think the most predictable. What have you got?
First a 5
Last place.
and a 5
Last place.
and a 5.
Last place.
And a
Last
five.
place.
None of you believe. That's why you're all small-minded.
Let's talk about our African elephant.
Okie dokie. Oh, second.
Very nice.
First.
I gave you first.
Third. Second. Second. Averaging at second.
Oh, not too bad. Actually, I
pretty
didn't
good.
give you first. Who was green? Oh, that was Blair. Blair gave you first. Nice.
21.
Blair gave me third place.
Did.
Shit. Laurie gave me first place. Absolutely. Man knows what he's talking about. I got third place from Rosie.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah, Rosie.
What did he give me? Nothing.
Thank you.
Nothing! Second.
Second.
Fine.
Yeah.
Okay, good, that's fine.
Excuse me.
Sully.
You need to be outraged.
Sully gave me first.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Oh, that's a good
The
score.
people who know wrestling get me. Absolutely. And finally, Izza gave me third.
Hell yeah.
What is
Oh,
the
hell yeah.
beef, ladies?
I'm sorry, the lift and the
Yeah,
trunk.
my Nile crocodile has got third.
Who gave it to you?
Oh, I don't know.
That's me.
Sully. Sully gave me third. Lori has given me fourth.
I think it's shit.
You wouldn't tell a crocodile that it's shit.
No.
Will you tell that as shit?
Yeah.
It'd be easy.
At a Royal Rumble.
Fucking walk away.
In a Royal Rumble, I'd just shout it
Across the room.
Shit.
Shit, mate. What to do about it? You flop over here.
Ah, you shit!
Come over here.
bastard!
Come over here and say that. No.
Rosie. Rosie.
Yeah!
First place.
What is that? To a fucking
Snappy!
crocodile.
I wouldn't get anywhere near those jaws.
Snappy!
Snappy.
That's
Not
not
that
openable
snappy.
enough,
Limited
is it?
snappy!
No, no,
They've got
no,
no
no.
lifts in the snap.
Oh, that's
Yes.
outrageous.
Third.
I gave you third.
And,
close.
and Izza gave me fourth.
So Rosie gave me second.
Mm.
Happy with that. And then I got second place from Blair as well.
A lot of seconds.
Yep. First place from Adam
Lovely, baby.
Thank you very much. Thank you.
Got that lift.
And a first place
It's Robot
Razor as
Wars.
well.
Yeah, got that lift.
Fantastic.
Lift.
Got that lift.
He's got that lift.
And a second place from Laurie. I'm very happy with that.
Oh,
Yeah, he's
white
picked very
rhino.
good. Very good.
That is
Fourth,
Fourth.
fourth, fifth,
Fifth. Oh.
and a fourth.
Oh, I see. The fifth.
Oh,
Fifth from Laurie.
That makes a lot of
6,
sense.
9, 12, 14.
14. All right. So remember those numbers.
Okay.
You just have to remember your own number.
Not hard.
All right. An even 10.
Nice round number.
All right. Let's move on to event number 2. Royal Rumble decided. Let's move on to event number 2, the Tug of War. How's the shark doing?
Find out.
I think it'll be quite the same.
From Izza, a second.
Second, really?
From Adam, a second.
I thought so.
From Rosie, a third. Screw you. From Blair, a fourth. Fuck you, Blair. And from Sullivan, a third.
Alrighty.
Rosie names.
Sullivan. First.
It's
Laurie.
Very heavy.
First.
yeah.
Adam first. Is a first.
It's an elephant in the Tug of War.
Yeah.
6 5s are 30.
Laurie has given me second. You're very welcome, sir. Izza has given me third. All right. Sully, second. Best friend. Rosie has given me second. Thank you. And Blair, second. You know what? A good crop. No one's going to beat Rosie, so I don't think anyone's going to beat that.
Izza has given me 4th. That's fair. Laurie has given me 5th.
The spinning.
The spinning was insane. And I ignored all of your ideas about how you would do it. I had to ignore it all. So I think I gave you a
Like a
reasonably
little
high.
shit yarn.
Like a shit Catherine wheel. Getting tied up in their own rope.
Rosie
Getting
gave me
slowly closer but
4th.
not knowing.
And finally, Sully also, yes, gave me 4th. So,
I don't know how I would have done in this one. So Blair gave me third. I'm happy with that. I think that's fair. A third also from Adam.
Yeah.
Yep, that's fair. And then a third as well from Laurie. And we've got. Oh, what the fuck is this shit? Is it? I think. What the fuck is this shit?
It was the whole thing of like, it's good at charging forward, but not
Yeah.
backwards. How do we know?
We don't know.
We know loads about animals. That's been
I'm glad it's all been decided that we don't have to go backwards because he would drown if he went backwards. They physically can't do that.
Well, luckily Rosie saw Zent and gave me first.
What?
Yeah,
Rosie couldn't
thank
give
you,
herself
Rosie.
first.
Very similar.
Yeah.
Oh, I see. Nepotism.
Yeah.
Let's see where all the rest of those 4th and 5th places are.
There's one.
From Laurie, a 4th. From Blair, a 5th. From Rosie, a 5th.
Think about the next round.
Yeah,
Think
think about the next
Think about
round.
that next round.
I had no heavy animals in my
you
entire
know?
selection of
Oh
cards.
no.
Yeah, this was the only heavy thing I had.
From Sully, wow, a 5th. And from Adam, a 5th.
No.
Oh.
Fine.
And finally, the speed round, the Blair round, musical chairs.
So speedy.
So speedy.
Sharky, how'd you do? This one I cannot predict for you.
Izza gave me a third.
Mm-hmm.
Blair gave me a 5th.
Yeah.
Fuck you, as always, Blair. Adam gave me a third. Sullivan gave me a 5th. Fuck you, Sullivan. And Rosie gave me a 5th.
Oh, wow! I didn't think you deserved
Once
fifth.
again, die.
He will die
He will
if
die.
he plays.
No, he won't.
He'll get on the chair and
14.
hopefully just they'll restart the
Wow.
round.
Depends
as
how
quick
many
as
rounds
possible.
they're doing.
Yeah.
Really
How many
does.
rounds are there? African elephant. How do you do?
Laurie gave me 5th.
Yeah, because you big
So
slow
ungainly.
motherfucker.
Oh, what? Am I going to do badly on this round? Oh my god, yes I am! Third.
How
Fifth.
terrible for you.
Terrible! Furious!
No, people
Oh
put
my
me
God.
in fifth. Oh, me and my elephant.
Me
Six.
and my
Oh, one
elephant.
weakness, criticism. That is an elephant's main weakness. It's because he never forgets. It's always playing on his side.
Famously thin-skinned.
Oh. I'm absolutely furious, to be honest. That's all I got.
So Rosie, in the musical chairs, Rosie gave me second. Thank you, Rosie. Quite right
You're
too.
fucking welcome.
Laurie gave me second. Thanks very much, mate. I appreciate that. Sully gave me second. Oh, always the bridesmaid. Blair gave me second.
Oh, the
And Izza gave me
consistency.
twos across the board.
That's a good round there.
Izza's given me
First place.
first. Thank
She must have made a
you.
mistake.
Laurie gave me third. Adam has given me second.
Yep.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Rosie
Yes.
has given me third. And Sully has given me third as well.
So Rosie gave me a fourth. It's very no, you've got that wrong there, Rosie. It's not the right thing. Okay, I got a fifth there for Adam. All right, okay, this is.
You just run through the chairs.
That's a way of winning. Oh, for God's sake! Oh, right.
From Blair, a first.
Yep.
From Rosie, a first. From Sully, a first. From Adam, a first. And from Laurie, a first.
Wow. Sweet.
That's a
Finally.
lot of points.
Extra 30 points.
30 points.
So I had 25.
You got
So-
55.
It's 30 points. 6-5.
Oh, thank you. Just, I'm dyscalculic, so I was going to have to But do I believe you?
This isn't a
Alright.
social deduction.
It can be. Guns for everyone. Does that mean that you're winner of champion of the world, the bear? I want to thank my bear, and I want to thank the shark for being distractingly shit.
Nice.
What you get when you put Blamp and Chunk together? You get Champ.
Blank.
No, you get Champ.
Blank.
You get Champ, Laurie. You get Champ. Game 2, just like that. Let's roll the dice one more time. Five, 5, and 3.
Yes.
Izzy, you went first last time, so Blair, you'll go first this
Okay.
time.
I want to try out an endurance.
Endurance. Izzy.
We haven't had a technical one either, so I think let's do a technical.
Absolutely. There you go. And I think that I will. Let's go for speed. Let's not have this be a big animals game. Let's see. Yeah, I think that will give us a different selection of animals. Most likely. All right. So these go away. Away. And now 7 cards each. Fast forward this bit. All right, so before you choose your animal, let's find out what events we'll be playing.
Yes.
So first up was Blair's event, which is...
An endurance test, and it is Bulldog Clip Challenge.
I'm sorry?
What? Bulldog clip challenge.
Bulldog Clip Challenge. Animals must keep a bulldog clip on their skin for as long as possible.
Ow.
Other coaches to specify the... What? Other coaches to specify...
As in other players.
Oh. Other coaches to specify the clip's location.
Yeah.
This seems
We're the other
very
coaches.
cruel.
Yeah, so let's say you're talking about your animal.
Right.
We're the other coaches.
Oh.
We're telling you where the bulldog clip is.
Oh.
On its
Why?
eye.
Penis every time.
Okay,
Penis every time.
there are no water provisions.
The technical challenge is hide and seek.
And
Oh.
Coaches take it in turns to seek once each, with opposing animals having 15 minutes to find a hiding place in a large stately home.
In a
Stately home! Like in Sally's house!
Oh, yes, I live in a stately home, do I?
The Duke's house while he's abroad.
Yeah.
The total time avoiding detection by all seekers is scored. I don't know how we're going to...
It's a hypothetical, I guess.
Hypothetical. There are no water provisions, no more sharks, and you start from the ground, so you can't start in the air, but you can fly afterwards or something. I don't know. Look that one up.
And finally, speed. Second speed, which is a maze. Animals must escape from a maze as quickly as possible. The maze, that's just simple as that. The maze can also be underwater, And you can fly, but to the height of the maze walls, not above.
That makes
Okay.
sense.
That makes sense.
So I actually have the perfect animal, but I'm going to play this one instead.
What? Hold on. What?
Start
Is
with
it?
me.
Let's start with you.
Okay. My animal is a honey badger.
Oh, fucking hell. Get the fuck away.
Exactly. So honey badgers, as we all know, are vicious and dangerous. They're also kind of small and stealthy and speedy. Like they like drop in on animals. They don't, chase after them and stuff. The honey badger is resistant to snake venom and, I would like to note for the first event, has thick skin to repel predator bites.
You have picked a fucking blinder.
Yeah, that's a great one.
Very good.
Look, yeah, Florence is a professional. I know that honey badgers are known for having a temperament, but Florence is very well trained, and she knows that if she wins events, then she is allowed to, have a little treat and go out and decimate some other animals afterwards.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
I've picked a cheetah.
Oh.
Yes. The black the black tear marks on the cheetah's face reduce glare from the sun to aid vision. There we go. Anyway, that's his little fact. Fucking quick, isn't he? Clive the cheetah is one of the fastest around. The fastest around, in fact. He's very, very, very quick. And as we all know, speed beats everything, and nobody can outbeat speed.
I have gone with the basilisk lizard. A human would need to run at 65 miles per hour to run on water like a basilisk. These things can apparently run on water, which doesn't matter for any of these.
No, not at all.
No.
Reptile, very well, we'll get to it. We'll get to everything. But it's a good contender. He is 9 centimeters in height, 58 centimeters in length, 8 centimeters in width, and 180 grams in weight.
Oh, holy shit.
He's so small. I mean,
I wonder how he's going to deal with
quite
a
big.
fucking bulldog clip on his head.
he's fine. His name is Bob. And he's going to be great at all of these. I honestly, I think he has this one completely in the bag. I have full faith in Bob.
Gazelle, baby.
Oh, yes.
Super light, super quick, but with a good hide on it. Gazelles may leap upwards to illustrate their agility to potential predators. Ah! Don't eat me.
Don't eat, I'm athletic.
I'll jump in your tummy. But yes, like crazy horns, crazy fast, and crazy cool.
Oh, yeah.
Giselle is very, very fast, loves to jump. She's from a fine pedigree, like her coach. And yeah, if this is not about strength, and I'm pretty sure it isn't, she's got it in the bag.
Japanese dwarf flying squirrel.
Saw that last one.
Oh, it's so cute.
Look at it. Look at it.
Yep.
What a nice guy.
What a lovely,
He's gonna
lovely
get
guy.
fucked up by a bulldog clip.
Break his little leg.
It weighs 180 grams.
Oh, that's
Absolutely
so
tiny.
right.
These tiny flying squirrels will often hang upside down when eating.
Whoa.
Oh.
Yeah, lovely.
should
No
not be so
indigestion for
lucky.
those guys. Height 3 centimeters. Imagine being that small. Ridiculous.
That's too small for
It
a
is,
thing
isn't
to
it?
be alive.
Length
What's going
19
on?
centimeters.
You've
So it's
had
that long.
Absolute nightmare with this
Yeah,
one.
the bulldog head might actually be bigger than the squirrel. It's that big, everyone.
Oh,
There we go.
baby.
Is the bulldog clip proportional to size? Didn't discuss that before we.
No, I think it's a standard issue.
Oh
bulldog.
dear.
He's gonna get smushed.
It's gonna die.
Oh no.
Oh, he'll die happy.
I've chosen a Japanese dwarf flying squirrel because he's very small. He's going to be able to get in lots of small crevices. He's very fast. He's very soft and very friendly. So I thought he'll probably do really well in all the challenges, particularly team challenges. That's why I picked him for this round.
There are no team challenges.
I fucked it.
My big issue last round was obviously that my shark
Died.
couldn't breathe on land. Fix that problem this time. This guy's a mammal.
I sense a thing.
He did it, baby!
How is he going to hide in a stately
There's no water features. You start from the ground. It's going to be in the lobby.
And the incongruity of it will act as a shield.
Well, that can't possibly be.
Well, that can't
I
be
must
here.
be
so
insane. That must be what's happening.
fucking mental.
There is definitely no whale here.
It's a
I
fake whale.
fully respect the fact that you had a better animal be like, nah, I
Oh,
gotta
mate, I had a
do it."
fucking
going
fruit
for
bat.
the
I
meat.
could have cruised this. This guy is my one. My killer whale's name is Keelan Whale. He's Irish. He's charming. He's a good talker. Gets on well with the lady killer whales. He's a nice guy. I think people will vote for him.
All right, it's time. It's time for the triathlon to begin. The Bulldog Clip Challenge. Now, actually, the weather might play a pretty big factor in this. In fact, Sully, would you like to throw this die?
Here we go.
It's sunny.
It's
no,
sunny.
it means nothing. All right. So, Bulldog Clip. Let's talk about the. Let's talk about the Japanese dwarf flying squirrel, which explodes.
Instantaneously crushed to death.
Because we get, as the coaches, to choose a location on the squirrel to clip the bulldog clip. But I think it's just only the squirrel is the only bit. It's only that big.
You could clip it on the tail, you clip it on the ears, you clip it on the flap.
But we will clip it on the head.
Yeah. Like that.
The rest of us have animals with decent heights. I think you could just put the clip on its fin and it would never even know.
No, because how do they track killer whales? They literally spear a fucking tracker through their thing and they don't even notice.
Yeah, so
So
you'd
actually, a
be
bulldog
fine.
clip would be nothing
You
to
don't
this
know
guy.
they don't notice. Do you speak whale? No.
They don't care. Trust me.
Okay. Mr.
speak
Killer
Welsh?
Shark over here.
Killer Welsh.
Yeah, I think the killer whale's fine.
I think the ones that are going to struggle the most, like, okay, I know you guys are going to look at mine and think it's tiny, but look how flappy its skin is. Like, look how flappy that
Yeah, if you
skin
want to talk
is.
about
Yeah,
flappy
but
skin,
I'm
talk
going to
about this
stick it
guy.
on its
Look
eye.
how flappy that
so
is.
like around the eye.
Yeah,
That's the
we-
thing is, there's not much choice with the killer whale of places that you're going to fit a bulldog.
You're not
clip.
going to be able to get purchase on its head.
You can, yeah, but you can get it around its. You can get it on its fin. You can get it on
Get
its
it on its
tail.
tail.
It's going on
It
the
won't
fin of the
notice.
tail,
Yeah,
yeah.
it
But-
won't
but-
I
notice.
would like
Here's
to point
the
out
thing,
that there
here's the
are
thing.
no water provisions for this event. So
I don't think she
Matter
means it all
of
the time.
time.
If anything,
whale.
the drier the whale is, the more
and it is a
purchase.
sunny day.
It is a funny.
It's a sunny day.
It's going to die,
That
basically.
bulldog,
It's
that
going to
bulldog
die.
clip is
You
going to
know
be
what?
on there
You know what?
forever.
But can you stay out in the sun forever?
No.
Are you going to have to call an early time to
Oh,
your challenge?
Exactly.
I think I can stay out in the
Exactly.
sun a lot longer than the rest
Is
of
there?
you can
You
wear
absolute-
a bulldog clip for.
Izzy, you've broken this case wide open.
And,
Here's-
and that has made
You're
room
gonna
for me to
dry
come
out.
in and say, remember, the honey badger has naturally thick skin to repel predator bites, and it also makes it like resistant to even snake venom. That's how tough its skin is.
Yeah, but clip it on the nose. It's
Meanwhile,
not going to
these
like it.
guys.
all the skin is everywhere, babe.
No, they've got a soft little nose. Those guys. Clip it on the nose. That thing's
it's
fucked.
skin.
Yeah.
You know where your skin is? All over your body.
It's got a nose.
Get it on the nose.
Have you
Get it on
ever
the tongue.
seen?
Get it on
on
the
the
tongue.
tongue, yeah.
Have you ever seen a cat, or indeed a big cat like a cheetah, carry its kittens? They carry it by just biting the fur and going.
The back
"Come
of
on,
on
mate."
the back of the neck.
Yeah, on the back of the neck.
Yeah.
So they're gonna have a reasonably
Yeah,
strong
okay.
hide. They're
Ear.
okay.
Yeah.
with
No,
bulldog
Sorry.
clip it to the
Ear.
ear. Cats,
Ear.
touch a cat's ear, and he goes.
Yeah, it doesn't like
So
it. Or
second
a
that,
paw.
that's
You
coming
touch a
straight
cheetah's
off.
ear,
Put it
they're
on
fine
the
with
paw.
it. They're cool.
No,
with
they're
it.
Not going to be able to walk.
They're like, it's
Do it on
fine.
the tail.
Yeah.
Do it on the tail.
Want some
Ear or
Cheetos?
tail.
No, got it. Just clip it on the tail.
It would absolutely lose its shit.
Yeah,
It would
yeah,
lose
yeah.
its
What would
mind.
happen if
I-
you put a bulldog clip on Luna's tail?
Oh, she would. I mean, I would never, because she would.
You'd never see her again.
No.
Oh, yeah.
It would also
that
be
would
a really
completely
weird
kill
thing
all
to do
trust.
to your own cat.
Yeah, it would be horrible. Don't
Hey,
do that to your cat.
Get here. I'm doing an
Um,
experiment.
It's for no rolls ball.
Come on, respect it.
I also think that the skin on this gazelle is gonna. They're not gonna like it.
Stick
One
it on the
bit, they're
horns,
gonna try to
stick it on
kick
the
it
horns.
off.
It's fine.
Oh, yeah, we won't
He
on the
doesn't get to
horn.
choose.
Yeah, we don't
Yeah,
want
stick
to.
it on the horn. Yeah, yeah.
No,
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 Sully's
no, no.
Sully's
We
agreed
don't
for
want
it.
Ear on the tail.
Not on the
no,
horns.
no,
Don't
no,
listen to
no,
me.
Do you
no.
know
Don't
what?
listen
Do
to
you know
me.
what
That
prey
shit's going
animals
on the
are?
ear.
Prey animals, fucking flighty.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah,
Stick
stick
a
it
thing
on
on
its
that.
throat.
That's gonna freak
Stick
out.
it on its throat and it will think that the cheetah's coming to kill it.
Yeah.
Trained this gazelle.
Stick it on his eyelashes. Not going to like that.
Stick it on anyone's eye.
You
We're going to stick it on the
put-
killer whale's eyeball.
Their eyes are actually indented, so
You know what
it
it-
wouldn't
it's
work.
gonna-
You
so
wouldn't
you're
be
gonna
able
have to
to
pick
do
another
that.
place. That's the
Tongue.
point.
You know what?
Tongue.
Big old tongue.
They've got incredibly rough tongues. They're
Yeah,
fine.
but clip it on.
You're going to dry out. You're just going to die.
Oh, just keep saying my animal's gonna die.
know.
If you clip a bulldog clip,
They're
that
literally-
ain't fucking coming off.
They're
Well,
literally
quickly ask-
made-
I've got to ask a question though. Is the challenge to keep the bulldog clip on you and survive? Or is it just to keep it on you? In which case, you dying makes no difference.
Exactly. And also, if I'm not in the water, I'm much less likely to go anywhere.
Animals-
I'm much less likely to.
They must keep a bulldog clip on their skin for as long as possible. Other coaches specify the clip's location.
Doesn't say anything about living.
I don't think your animal's supposed to die.
No.
It's hot out. Keelan he's feeling it, and he's Irish as well, so he's got the kind of the pale skin that goes with that. Pale for a killer whale, anyway. And the thing is though, we've looked into the legality of it. We didn't say anything about the animal having to be alive when the bulldog clip was on there. Just had to be on for the longest time. And if Keelan's dead, he ain't shaking that thing off, is he?
All right, bulldog clip done and done. Now it's time for
I didn't see.
Come on, Rain.
It's in a stately home.
Rain.
Yes!
Why does that make any difference?
It's raining outside.
I can run so fast.
All right, undecided, please.
Oh dear.
Okay, I'm going to make an immediate case for mine because not only one is it flighty as fuck, but also it can just bash its head through a wall and just stay there, and people will just assume it's part of the big game
But then
hunting
you'll
process.
see
Yeah, but unless they walk in the other side of it.
No, they won't see that bit.
Yes, they
They'll
will.
walk past it and
A cheetah is more impressive as well, and it would be a better big game thing. So I'm going to say that means
No,
that mine
guys,
is better.
you're all absolutely roasted by this lizard who can literally just go into any space at all and is tiny.
Actually, you know what? You're
true,
right.
actually.
We shouldn't be starting the conversation here. Let's start the conversation with Lauren.
Yeah? What do you want? What's your problem?
In the foyer. I think a man running around firing a gun in the air would probably do a better job at hide and seek than Laurie's immovable fucking huge carcass. Why does he keep killing his animals?
I don't know. I think
It's a
if it's
wall.
in the right bit of shadow.
If they
Big, quite big.
The
It's
entire
stately home.
house. How big is it again?
Yeah, how big is it?
It's fucking huge. It's 5,984 kilograms.
How tall is it?
It's 9 meters in length. It's
Yeah.
4 meters in height.
Yeah.
And it's 4 meters
I'm
wide.
trying to imagine like
meters.
Sully's
That's
family
it.
trying
That's
to have
brilliant.
dinner when this huge fucking killer whale.
What is this thing? I mean, if you can't get into a house to find anything because there's a huge whale blocking the door, in a sense, you're not going to see the whale.
But you're still
Through the
going to find
window.
the whale.
Oh,
Honestly,
there's the whale.
The whale. That's what's stopping the
That's
door.
what's in the way.
There's the whale. Found it.
Yeah, I think that's a fair.
Actually, I don't know how much discussion we need for this one. I'm like pretty decided already.
I haven't
guy's
said
gonna-
anything about my guy yet.
I know,
And I would like to
yeah.
point out that honey badgers are very good at climbing trees, so therefore, it would probably be quite good at like climbing up into an attic where no one would find it for a really long time, or like getting up into the rafters or something. And they're like pretty small. It's only 13 kilograms and 26 centimeters high. So like,
But it is a confrontational little motherfucker.
That's true.
So,
Yeah.
I wouldn't like
you
to
know
watch
what?
it.
Like, the smallest thing might piss it off, and then suddenly.
Oh yeah, one of the other coaches would be like, oh, where's that shit honey badger? He'd be like,
Yeah, exactly.
honestly, when people bring up Florence's emotions and temperament, I think it's just them trying to deflect from her clear skill and talent. It's just a deflection tactic.
Cheetah is also the fastest animal on the planet. Remember this.
That's not helpful in hide and seek.
Absolutely is, because if you
No.
can hear someone coming, run.
Yeah, but
yeah, and
then
you'll
you'll
hear
not
it
see
running.
Yeah.
They won't
You'll be like,
hear
oh
it.
yeah, there it is.
It's too quick. It's too quick.
It's not-
was that
It's
very
not
quick
quicker than
flash.
light. It's not quicker than light, Sullivan.
Or sound.
I didn't see anything or hear anything.
My God, it was here. It's moved so fast, it's invisible.
Yes.
It could disguise itself as a nice rug.
Nice rug, or indeed head through the wall.
Yeah.
Can't.
Exactly, same thing. Head through the wall,
It's
nice
just
rug. Nice big,
rubbery
tall, wide rug.
My gazelle is fine.
Yeah, it's gonna try to hide behind something, and
And
it
it
tries
tries
to
to
go
go
downstairs.
downstairs.
Be
It's
poking.
not-
Yeah, those horns.
My gazelle will it can jump. We can all establish my gazelle can jump. What it's going to do is it's going to jump as high as it can. It's going to lodge its horns in the ceiling, and it's just going to stay there, Mission Impossible style, and no one will be able to see it.
That's not
Yeah,
how
it's
that
gonna
works.
That is how that works. It's going to be
You'll
like...
just slide right back out.
No, that's not true.
It can go-
How
It's,
does it get
it's,
back
it's
down?
ridged.
It's just gonna
Yeah,
slide
it is
right
rich.
back.
So it's gonna panic.
Well, I don't
Go.
think I'm going to...
I'm ready to go.
All right.
All right. Final round maze. It is blowing a gale. Bad luck, Japanese dwarf.
Straps a helmet on. I'm ready for this.
Is it who gets it through quickly as possible?
Yep. The maze can be
Sorry.
underwater.
Oh, it can be, can it?
It can be
Yeah, it
underwater.
can be underwater.
How are you gonna navigate?
Oh,
through
echolocation,
it?
motherfucker!
No, but like how are you gonna turn? Sharp
Oh,
corners?
I know where all the turns are. Oh, yeah. People thought I was bullshitting when I picked Keelan the killer whale, but this is the reason that I picked him, because killer whales are super smart, so they could solve a puzzle. Plus, they don't even need to solve a puzzle because they can echolocate. Probably. I don't know that for sure, and I haven't Googled it.
I mean, me and Sully, like, let's be
Yeah.
honest, we're sitting pretty here.
Yeah. I mean, I'm going as quickly as possible through. I'm literally the fastest.
You're-
Now,
very fast.
this says to the height of the maze's walls, I can just jump, have a look, see where I'm going.
I
jump back down.
don't think
I don't
we
think
can
you
look
can go
over.
over.
Yeah, you can.
No.
You can't
to the
fly higher than the maze walls, but he's not flying, he's jumping.
Yeah, but you
I
can't jump to
don't-
higher than
I
the height of the
don't.
walls.
Why
That
not?
defeats the
I-
object of
I-
looking
I-
over
I-
it.
say that on the
no,
cards.
we're all
No, that's
doing
flight.
that.
I'm
Right.
sorry, but this guy's
Jumping.
thick as bricks.
What are you talking
I'm
about?
sorry, because
Gazelle's a famous
Prey are dumb as fuck.
If he's jumping to a height, getting his eyes over, he's a good 2 feet over the height of the walls because of the horns, so he's going to be automatically disqualified.
Also,
if he
prey
goes off
have
the
their
ground.
eyes on the side so they can look to the side and
Yeah, he's
behind
got a big
them.
old blind
How's he
spot
gonna
right
navigate
here.
the maze.
Let's talk about the fact that he is very, very, very quick. So yeah, he can afford a bit of trial and error because he's nippy as fuck. You are just gone.
Sorry, what does it eat?
Pardon?
Vegetation. What's that going to be made of? He's going to be snacking all the way around. And he's going to be slow as
See the
fuck.
card. Those are not hedge maze walls.
When honey badgers are incensed, or just in general, I think they're quite like live, quick creatures, quite vicious. So, maybe not, everyone knows the cheetah, the classically fast animal, but I think the honey badger could give it a run for its money in a maze.
He doesn't care about walls.
Scrambling around,
definitely
scrambling along the
could.
walls.
I like the fact that you said, like, when incensed. Like, when incensed, they solve puzzles. They've been known to do Sudoku
They're
when
fast
angry.
and precise.
You would become enraged at the maze and start smacking it with your head.
If
You
we're
would
just-
Or just break through the
darting
maze
around,
wall
yeah.
and get out quicker.
Yeah.
if we're
It's gonna
talking
be zoomed in.
speed, basilisk lizards are very fast. Like look at that. Okay, so imagine Bob, right? Little legs. He's just gonna go like through the maze, no problem. Corner, it's fine. Right around.
Not used to straight lines is that thing's friend.
Turning
Yeah,
circle,
it
absolutely.
really is.
Poor turning circle also lives in
Poor
wide
turning circle?
lives in wide open
I don't
plains.
think that's
Doesn't
true
even
at all.
doesn't deal well with any kind of obstruction.
Yeah, don't
Loves
fence me
running in a
in.
big straight line on fields.
I don't think
That's
it
what he's
runs
saying.
just in straight lines. Cheetahs hunt, in zigzags all the time.
That's true, actually.
Definitely.
Yeah,
Like,
but
they
they're
don't just
fast.
go-
They're
Oh, maybe
fastest
I
is when
think
they
they're
run in a
friends
big
with
straight line.
Zigzag to try and trick them,
Yeah,
avoid
yeah.
them.
And the cheetah keeps up and catches them.
This
so
one,
it's okay.
turn on a dime. See that? Oh, what's that? Dead end? No, back straight down the other end. Like
The
you're gonna have.
fastest-
Yeah, but
fastest.
He's not going to be able to boing anyway. It's going to be
The
too full.
smartest.
Yeah. I mean,
I'm
I
not
can't
gonna
be
lie.
that
You've done
smartest.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I would say
Very
Rosie
smart.
would have done well if it not been for the fact it's blue. Pinned against the
Okay,
wall.
here we go. Oh wait, go!
Now you know who doesn't give a shit about the wind is this fucker with its
With
its
your
thick
tiny
skin.
legs.
No, with its thick skin and its claws, it can just like along if it wants to.
Oh,
it
right.
can
I don't
dig
think the
in.
honey badger's got any respect for the maze. It's like, fuck this, I'm going through the
This
hedge.
fucker's gonna just like cling to the wall and run
Go.
along the wall.
He's going to set it on fire and just wait for it to burn down. Then he's going to go straight to the middle.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
All right.
Fine.
Oh Rosie, any other day. Any other day.
Yeah.
No, it's
wouldn't-
not- it's
wouldn't
not
be-
been- it's-
I
it's
wouldn't
not
be
been-
giving you that.
So, It's time for the scores. First of all, let's talk about the Bulldog Clip Challenge. We started with you last time. So let's start with Izza.
Okay.
How have people treated you in the Bulldog
From
Clip?
Blair, we have a first.
Good.
And from Rosie, a first.
Holy shit.
From Laurie, a first.
What?
From
Couldn't
Adam, a
have said.
first.
Yeah, you know
and
I did.
From Sully, wow,
Oh.
second.
Yeah.
See how
Snubbed
it is.
at the final
Oh,
moment.
full in on a killer whale.
He doesn't have long for this competition.
I've got from Izet, I've got a third. I don't think that's fair. Laurie, a third. I've got some fresh bullshit from Adam, a fourth.
You've been
Also from
scared.
Blair, a fourth. And from Rosie, a fourth.
Have you
as
seen a
well.
cat have anything on it ever? It's just immediately like,
Yeah.
or it just falls on the ground. It's like, no.
You know what I think? I think you've got some pathetic cats. Because I've had some. My cats would be fine with that. Fine with that.
Blair,
At
don't.
17
Sully,
points.
Blair, don't.
You're a dead man.
My super stretchy skin boy here, Basilisk
Super
Lizard.
stretchy skin, boy.
We've got
That's disgusting.
from Sully, a third.
I think it's fair.
Fair.
I think it's fair,
Rosie,
considering.
Fifth. Oh, I don't remember that. Oh, no, it's because your tail comes off.
I mean, that is technically true. It's on you if your tail falls off.
Yeah, that's a good point.
did you put it on my tail?
Yeah. I did.
Brutal.
From Adam, third.
Yeah.
Laurie, second. Thank you.
Generous.
And Izza, fourth.
Disappointing.
Yeah. I thought he was going to do really well on that one, but it's fine.
From Blair, I received third.
Yeah.
Paltry, frankly. From Izza, I got second. Quite right. From Laurie, I got a fourth.
Yeah, you'd freak out.
You'd freak out.
Yeah, you would freak out your prey.
I'm fucking about to freak out right now. Fourth place.
Yeah, exactly. It's just like a gazelle.
From Rosie, I got some. Two. Oh, that's fine.
Oh, that's not reflective of how I feel right now.
Oh, yeah. Doesn't matter about then. Doesn't matter about now. It's all about then. And from Sully, I got.
Yeah, you're going to freak out.
Yeah.
You'll be all over the place.
Good fuck yourself.
You're a mess.
I thought we were on the same team.
But no.
Since when have Jesus and
That's a good point.
famously
I've
not on the
misplaced my
same
allegiance.
Right, looking forward to a good 25 points in this
Bollocks.
round. Okay, from Blair. Oh, fifth. Jesus, not bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
From Sullivan. Oh, look at that. It's another fifth. Oh, interesting. Laurie. Oh, look at that.
Sorry, I
It's
just didn't
fifth
want to
again.
disappoint.
Jesus. And from Izza, it's, oh, yeah, look at that. It's a fifth. And from Adam, it's, yeah, fifth. 10 points to me. 10 points to the squashed bit of roadkill.
Whose fault is that, Rosie? Whose fault is that?
Don't
Hey,
enter
it's
that
about
animal.
placement.
It's 3 centimetres tall. It's so
Bloodthirsty bullshit
you
going
had
on here.
7 cards. you chose this
The
guy.
fluffiest one.
You knew what the event was.
cutie
Rosie.
lovely guy. You killed that animal.
Oh, man. It's dead. Don't accept any responsibility for the death of this animal.
Hey. I'm not going to hold it against you.
Killer whale. Let's see how the
Killer Whale, second place.
Yeah.
From, who was that from? That's from Blair.
Yep.
Third place from Rosie. First place from Sullivan. Thank you, Sullivan. You are quite correct.
Yep.
First place from Izza. Second place from Adam.
I think second place is fair, considering it'll die in the hot sun. Very
There's
good.
a serious loophole here. If things can die and still have the bulldog clip on, I should have come in first.
No, you'd be cut in half. You'd be cleaved in twain.
The bulldog would not be on you anymore. The two halves of the squirrel would
Be
separate.
around the clip.
Let's have a quick recap of scores, just for our own edification.
It was 29.
17.
18.
20.
10.
26.
All right. Could go anyway. Bulldog clip challenge done. Hide and seek. Oh, I'm so glad we're going to you last. Izza, how did you do in hide and seek?
From Laurie, I got a third. From Adam, I got third. From Blair, I got second. From Rosie, I got second. And from Sully, I got third.
I think that's fair.
Yeah,
I
very
think that's fair.
consistent. Yeah. Here we go. From Rosie, we got a third. Happy with that. From Blair, third. Happy with that. Izza, a third.
This doesn't bode well for me.
And a fourth from Adam.
Yeah, that's right.
How could you be so wrong? And a 4 from Laurie.
Sorry, I forgot you moved so fast that people couldn't hear or see.
Faster than that, baby.
All right.
BigBlair.com.
Here we go.
This is going to be a big round for
I
Blair.
think so. I think so. Lori has given me a second. Okay.
You're
Alright.
going to get quite a few of those.
Adam.
Board.
A second
You're
as well.
welcome.
Izza. Second.
Very good.
Rosie. Come on. My other small friend. That's right, Rosie. First.
Yeah, baby.
All right, and Sully.
You know
Second as well.
you can't bully them into it when they've already given it to you.
Well, I've got, through sheer process of deduction, I can see this is bullshit. Fourth. Kiss my grits.
My gift to you.
You had one play and it was bad.
Yeah.
No, he's fast.
Head through the wall, rest of the body through the other bit of the wall.
I would go for a very thick bit of the. He would go into the drop. Never mind. I can't. I've got my points.
Okay, hide and seek for the tiny flying fluff ball. Blair. First!
Yeah.
Sullivan. First! Izza. First! Laurie. First! Oh, it's a big
I think we just took pity on you
Yeah.
after you murdered the first one.
I can't believe you're all saying that I murdered
You
it.
did.
You all
You
decided to
did.
murder it. Horrendous, absolutely horrendous. 40 for me, thank you.
Oh, not too shabby.
Well, that's weird because you've got all the gold ones.
Is there a number that hasn't featured
I
very
just
often?
thought.
So weird.
I was getting my hopes up because we got
Yeah,
all the way
does it?
around and there was just no gold ones really.
Yeah.
It's all the fives,
It's
baby.
all the five.
I'm on 36.
Good.
Wherever will we find this way?
Good God,
Yeah.
Holmes, where could he be?
I think like with a toddler when they're quite obviously not
Yeah.
hidden, you'd ignore the whale.
Yeah, you don't want to make a
Barley
pity
diet.
point.
The whale
Ignoring
with just
it
a
means
curtain
that
over its
still,
face.
it's still know
Like
it's
the
there.
entirety
But
of
that's
its
not how
body.
hide and seek works. You have to
Found it.
you have to say
Found it,
no, but you
just
have to
ignoring it.
declare you found something in hide and seek.
You declare it with your eyes when you look at it.
And that's not true.
All right, the maze.
So how many points are you on?
I'm on 34.
My whale's kicked shit out. You're on 36. And it lost a round by dying in the house on the ground floor. Look at this gazelle. What a fucking idiot.
Finally, the maze. Honey Badger, I don't think this will be strong for you, but let's see.
See, from Rosie, I got a second.
Bullshit.
Fuck you.
That honey badger
talking
is
about?
ploughing through the
They're
maze, straight to the middle. It's not.
That's how
doesn't-
it works.
No,
Quick
no,
and
no.
vicious. Quick and vicious.
Quick and vicious.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Honestly, Rosie was right. Thank you, Rosie. From Sally, a bullshit fourth. From Laurie, a bullshit fourth. From Blair, a bullshit fourth.
Yep.
And from Adam, a bullshit fourth.
So Rosie gave me a third. Weird. Adam gave me a second. Yes,
I mean,
agree.
come on.
Yeah.
And Izza gave me a second as well. Very good. And so did you, Blair.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely.
Both
Totally
till-
agree. And a first from Laurie. Very nice.
Can't pick myself, can I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you could pick a bloody flying squirrel.
Mate, you're fucked.
Rosie has given me a fourth.
Oh, sorry.
Oh well.
I don't know why.
Adam.
Fun though.
Third. There you go. Lori. Second. Thank you. So speedy.
You're so
Sully.
Fucking professor.
And
on
Izza.
water. Jesus.
First. Thank you.
This is a quick and they can run along walls.
It's very
Just run along the
uncomfortable
wall
over
with it
here.
until it gets
That's
out.
horseshit.
So from Sully, second place. Thank you. Look after our own. From Blair, third. Fine. From Izza, third. Fine. From Laurie, third. Cool. And from Rosie.
Where the fuck did that come from? She can't pick us.
First, I gave the honey badger. First.
Because Rosie knows
Unbelievable.
honey badger
Yeah.
is the world's
I've got,
best
res-
animal.
I've got respect for
Fuming.
her. I'm sorry.
I'm livid.
This guy,
I
he
would
doesn't
also be
that-
livid. I would also be livid.
He's not
That
going to
is-
care about getting to the middle of the maze. He's just going to care about the maze itself. He's going to be snacking. That's all he's going to care about.
It's a maze is made out of concrete.
Right. Really looking forward to this round. Thrilled I am.
Go.
Right. Adam. Fifth.
That's weird.
Blair, 5th.
That's weird.
Laurie, 5th.
That's weird.
Sullivan, 5th.
That's weird.
Come on, I gave you first.
Sorry.
I gave you.
I'm so sorry.
It's a
Poor
clean
little
sweep.
squirrel would just be like,
Yeah. He's blowing a gale. That poor man. And the irony is, his name is Gale.
A first from Sullivan. A first from Blair. A first from Adam.
And a big man.
A first from Rosie. And a 4th from Izza, who...
That's insane! That's taking into none of what the whale can do into account.
I was focusing mostly on the whale being like really big and slow.
But it's not slow!
Not in water, it's not slow in water.
Turning around corners in a maze, it's fucking huge.
He's the only one who doesn't have to do the maze. He just knows where to go.
Straight out. He knows
He
the
just
route.
goes straight to the end. Everyone else is running into walls going, not that way.
Yeah.
Out fucking rages. I am fuming.
Furious,
What's
Ian.
your final score?
Fuck's sake.
So 68 and 68.
24,
Yeah.
Yep.
27. I had 36, so 56, 63.
Joint winners.
Good goal.
Lizard and honey badger.
You can
Allies.
share that.
This
Lo-
feels weird.
That has been the champion of the wild. Join us next week when we will be playing Night of the Ninja. See you then.
Oh!